Well, let me tell you something. I don't know the Puerto Rico.
I'm no doctor, but I think he's brain dead.
Yeah, and
Good morning, Patriots. Welcome back to the Ham and Bone Show. I am one of your hosts, Ham, and my other half can't be with us today. Our schedules can't seem to link up, but buckle up because it seems the cleanup crew over at the White House has been working overtime. In case you missed it, there's been quite the ruckus about what Joe Biden really thinks about Trump voters. It's starting to feel like the MAGA extremist label was just the warm-up act. Before we dive into today's headliner, let's take a look at Dave Rubin's comments on the Gutfeld show about when he and everyone else noticed Biden's decline.
In 2019, Joe Biden told a story about a man he met named Corn Pop.
Yeah.
And he met this man at a pool while children were rubbing the hair on his legs.
Yes.
And he then said that that is how he learned about roaches.
Right.
That's when I had a clue.
And as you can see, it only seems to be going downhill from there. The White House might be trying to mop up behind him, but they can only keep up for so long. Now, let's move into the White House trying to clean this up. It's absolutely hilarious. We're going to go through pretty much the first four paragraphs of this. Just let it all sink in. We won't get into the responses. I don't think we need those for right now. But this is coming from Newsweek. I want to say Ewan Palmer is the pin on this one. Republicans have rejected Joe Biden and the White House's denials that the president called Donald Trump supporters garbage. Biden said he was referencing comedian Tony Hinchcliffe's joke attacking Puerto Rico at a Trump rally in New York when he had made the remarks on the Zoom call. the highlighted letters are getting me screwed up here. With the Voto Latino advocacy group. The White House also released a transcript of the Zoom call to back up the claim that Biden was referring to Hinchcliffe's remarks as garbage, not Trump supporters. The only garbage I see floating around there is his Trump supporters, his demonization of Latinos and unconscionable, and it's un-American. That doesn't track just because his supporters, his demonization, that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, the transcript reads, placing an apostrophe in the word supporters to stress that the president was referring to the remarks being made by Trump supporters as garbage, not the supporters themselves. Newsweek has contacted the White House and Trump's campaign team for comment via email. The backlash of the comments are reminiscent of Hillary Clinton describing Trump supporters as basket full of deplorables in 2016, in which were blamed for damaging the Democratic candidate's campaign. Hinchcliffe's joke, I stress, about Puerto Rico being a floating island of garbage so close to election is said to be damaging to Trump's election hopes in key swing states such as Pennsylvania. Now, I'm not going to deny that. It's because, on the outside looking in, it does look kind of bad. But I mean, this guy's also a comedian making a joke. What's really funny. Democrats have really lost their funny bone in these last decade or so. It's sad to see we can't make jokes anymore. White House spokesperson Andrew Bates told Newsweek that the president was referring to the hateful rhetoric coming out of the Madison Square Garden rally and not supporters of Trump. But questions remain over whether the White House had consulted Biden over the intent of his unscripted remarks made during the video call before releasing the transcript. And that's hilarious. So Biden or Harris, get him unscripted and they will say the dumbest things possible. It's ridiculous. A number of Republican figures are accusing the White House transcript of misrepresenting what Biden said. Trump supporters said a video of the Voto Latino call shows the president was actually referring to them in plural. And so it now is for the piece de la resistance, folks. Here's the clip that's got everyone talking. And remember, this whole thing kicked off from a comedian's joke, just a joke. Watch the pause here. I don't know about you, but that pause, it makes it pretty clear who he's calling garbage.
And just the other day, a speaker at his rally called Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage. Well, let me tell you something. I don't know the Puerto Rican that I know, or Puerto Rico where I'm in my home state of Delaware. They're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters. His demonization is seen as unconscionable, and it's un-American.
I mean, really? Over a joke? Get a grip, Mr. Poopy in Chief. My goodness. And that's a wrap for today's video. Thank you for joining us on the Him and Bone Show. We hope you found this discussion insightful and thought-provoking. Remember, your voice does matter, so don't hesitate to share your thoughts with us. If you did enjoy the show, don't be shy. Give us a thumbs up if you're on YouTube, and a rumble if you're on Rumble. Share the love with your friends and hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube, and the follow button if you're on Rumble to join our community. Your support helps us keep the conversation going and uncover the truth, one episode at a time. Stay curious, stay informed, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Take care.